Hello and welcome everybody to this week's edition of the Edmonds Racing Weekly Show. On this week's agenda, of course, joined by Toby and Trent to preview all their runners for the weekend and, of course, review the runners, our charges that have taken their place in races across Queensland over the last week. It's been a really lovely week here on the Gold Coast. Queensland starting to hot up already. It's been a sort of average of 25, 26, 27. So really starting to get warm. Horses' coats, summer coats are coming through. Everyone's feeling good. And Tobe, we've got the big Toowoomba meeting this Saturday. Of course, their Wheatwood Cup day. We don't have any runners there, but we do have Ty Zone having his final start in the Shannon and Sydney ahead of the Epsom. I suppose all eyes on the Epsom. It's only 8 days away now. Tobe, can you give us an update on Ty Zone and Vanna Girl, please?
Yeah, so Ty Zone, we originally were going to bring him home, but we just float wasn't available till the Wednesday night after his race, so it was going to be waste of time bringing him home and then shipping him back down. But he's done particularly well down there. Seb said he's been behaving. He's working beautifully. Jim Byrne galloped him Tuesday morning. Said he worked up nice on their course proper. So run up in about 35.5. Really happy with his work. And obviously hasn't been out to 1500 before, so it's a bit of a wait and see to see if he can get the distance. And on trial for the Epsom the week after, obviously. So in good order going into that race. I know he's got a big weight, but, you know, I'd suggest he can run well. Whether that run should just top him off for the week after, I'd suggest.
Yeah.
Go.
And Vanna Girl has a jockey confirmed for the Epsom, I believe, Toby.
Yeah, Robbie Dolan's going to ride her. Rides 50 kilos quite easily. He's been in the background for quite a while. We were just waiting on Glenn Boss to confirm which way he was going. He's decided to go with Fun Star, so that's fine. He bobs up in these big races from time to time because he can ride so light. And he's a good, aggressive young Irish jockey who very keen. I've been watching him ride now for some time, and he's very aggressive on them, which is par for most of those international riders, especially the Irish and English riders. They're very, very aggressive, so it'll suit her. And she trialled up on Tuesday morning at Warwick Farm. Didn't get much room in the straight, but probably got just enough out of it to keep it ticking over. And she's come through the trial nicely. So in great order. I've got a video here that Seb sent through this morning, which we'll put out on this show later on today. And, we'll give you a look at her, and we're very, very happy with her.
That is really, really exciting. A two-pronged attack heading to the Epsom. Ty Zone, the Stradbroke winner, of course, and Vanna Girl, who's just been ultra impressive in her short race career to date. Trent, last weekend, mate, Pink Ribbon Day at the Gold Coast. It looked like a heap of fun looking at the social media and pictures. Saw a little clip there of you, which we'll share with our viewers, of you wearing a nice pink jacket, mate. How did that go down? And is it true that you beat Brett Cook and Steve Lyons in the Gold Coast Fashions in the field?
No, didn't beat those guys, unfortunately. their suits just had a bit too much. I don't know what the word would be. They went above and beyond. I think there was jelly beans or flowers or something on their suits or whatever it was. But
you have colour, that's for sure.
Oh, look, Pink Ribbon Day. It's for a great cause, and all too happy to support the club in any which way. Whether it be dressing a bit out there, which is not something I'd usually do, but it was what it was. And in any other normal year, that would have just been absolutely jam-packed, the place. It would have been a huge day. It still was quite big, and it was good to see sort of a good amount of people back at the races and really enjoying themselves. I love metro meetings on Saturdays at the Gold Coast. It's just a different vibe to a normal Saturday, and more people there usually. So that's fantastic. Hopefully we can get a few more in the coming years.
Yeah, a lot of fun. That's what this game's all about, and it's just cool to see people getting dressed up, having a bit of fun, especially in the current time. So I'm actually very much looking forward to next year when I can attend. I will be, mate, I'll be probably not as out there as you, mate, but I'll be there, and I'll be looking forward to a good day, that's for sure.
I just want to add to the Pink Ribbon Day. What a great day, and Trent dressed up fantastically well. I had a pink shirt on as well. Didn't get much much airtime about that, but we all done our little bit for the day. As most trainers did. You should have seen the race caller. He was sensational. He looked super. No one put any camera on him. He should have won the fashions on the field, to be truthful. He was great. I thought it amazing. I see Ipswich Turf Club tweeting through the day. We had our day was for a great cause, Breast Cancer Day. It's one of the big days at the Gold Coast. I see Ipswich Turf Club tweeting and putting out on Facebook that Sterling Hinchcliffe and obviously the minister, and they opened the big function centre at the Ipswich Turf Club on one of our major days. Why wouldn't the government be supporting a cause like ours? I find that astonishing. It's and it goes to show what they actually they think of us. They're holding up funding. Doesn't look like it's going to come. And here out on one of our big days, supporting breast cancer, and the minister is giving us a kick in the face and going to Ipswich to open up their big day, their big new function centre. I don't get it. Anyhow, good luck to them. It is a good centre, I will say that. It's actually well done, but I would have thought the government would have been better supporting a big race day like ours and that cause better than that. Anyway, that's my beef for the day.
Guys, on Monday, had a big set of trials at the Gold Coast. 24, I think you had, or 25 go around. Some really nice performances of horses sort of coming back and getting ready to race. Did you want to point out one each for us, please? Toby, you first.
Grey Missile. Great Missile.
Grey Missile. All right, excellent. Had a huge preparation last prep. I think got nosed out in that stakes race at the Gold Coast, and he looks to have come back enormous for Tom Headley and the team there. And what about you, Trent?
Yeah, Bruce, my pick of the trialers is an older horse, tried horse we've got from Adelaide, Hard Empire. Trialled up super for the first time. Coat not quite right just yet. Going to trial a second time before we go to the races, but he ran fourth in last year's Goodwood, beaten a length and a half. So, I mean, he's got really good form lines for summer series sort of races up here, and looking forward to getting him to the race.
Yeah, no, very interesting horse. Very nice new addition to the stable, and certainly racing in Queensland. He comes with terrific form. So looking forward to seeing what Hard Empire can do in the coming months. All right, well, we've lost Toby. He's had a serious technology malfunction, it seems, and he has gone off the grid. So we're going to kick on here with Trent and run through our runners. Not many of them, Trent, but gee whiz, I reckon there's a couple of little sneaky chances in here. Let's kick off at Rosehill on Saturday. It's a good 4. You've also got Ty Zone there, who we touched on earlier. He's got to carry the big weight here, mate, 59 kilos, obviously, a week out from the Epsom. He's running in this Shannon Stakes, 1,500 metres, so this will just tighten him up nicely for the big one.
Yeah, look, actually, I think it's a really... 1,500 is definitely an unknown, don't get me wrong. 59 kilos, top weight is something that I really hate for him, but there's no point worrying about that now. He's won a Group 1, so he's getting penalised for that, which is fine. I think it's a nice race for him, as long as he can settle from that soft gate. And Jim's just got to navigate a path outside horses at the right time if he can, and get down the middle of the track. He should put in a super Epsom trial, and then all guns blazing for next week. Got good confidence in the horse, and only thing is big weight. But I think it's a lovely race for him, and should some good speed go on, which there looks to be enough tempo, he'll be hitting the line really hard late, providing he gets clear room.
Very good, mate. Very good. $18 there currently with sports bets, so might be each way value there. Certainly a place drawn 3, gets smothered up early, and he'll be hitting the line hard as he always does. Good luck to the owners there. All right, Gold Coast Saturday. Good 4, beautiful weather up here. Couple of really nice chances here. I thought Trent drawn well. Race 3, Fillies and Mares Maiden. 1,200 metres, Paliki. She's come back a different horse's prep. She was great first up, only just beaten, 0.4, 0.3, back in third. drawn a lovely gate for Tegan Harrison.
Yeah, so that just means that we won't have to make use of her as we did last start, and she was still a little bit robust. She's still a little bit big last start, so made use of her. She raced a little bit fresh, took a while to come back underneath the bridle, and was exposed a little bit early. Horse in front of her didn't really go on, so had to pop out just before straightening. Gets all the favours tomorrow, to be fair, so I'd be very disappointed if she couldn't break her maiden tomorrow. Strips fitter seconder, finally draws a soft gate, will be just behind the speed waiting to pounce, and as I said, if she doesn't win tomorrow, then I would be extremely disappointed.
Yeah, it looks a really nice race for her, and gee whiz, she's come back. Seems to have come back, just as trialling this time in a race this time, and she's come back big wrong for sure. Race 4 is our lucky last on the card there on Saturday at the Gold Coast. We've got 2 in race 4, a cutest 3-year-old maiden. Number 3 is Disco Lights for the Archer Park team. He's drawn 11 here. Jake Bayliss to ride. Listen, he's been a tad disappointing to date in fairness, and he's drawn a bit awkward here. The other runner in the race is Miss Jedi for Drew Irwin and the team. Really nice debut over 900 metres this track a couple of weeks back. Drawn very nicely here in barrier 4. Tegan Harrison takes a ride, and the step up to 1,200 metres should be absolutely ideal for her.
Yeah, so Disco Lights probably won't run. We'll save him for next week. Just from the wide barrier, he's Blinker's first time. And as you said, been disappointing, so we need everything sort of for him to be winning a race pretty quickly. Miss Jedi, follow Gibbo and a couple of those guys on Twitter. Busy Races, that is. I had a read. She actually ran the fastest last 600 of the race the other day and produced some really slick sectionals from well back in the field over 900. Drawn soft tomorrow, I would suggest that we'll be a lot closer in the run without sort of bustling her, just wherever she's nice and comfortable. If that was midfield, a little bit further forward of midfield, and she'll be hitting the line really hard from that soft gate. Step up to 1,200, no concern whatsoever. And to be fair to her, either she never looked that good before her first up run. Her coat's taken an age, and now that's all dropped. She looks much more the finished article. So, both of those girls tomorrow should race really well. Miss Jedi racing for some good cutest money. I think it's for the fillies. It's about 25,000 to the winner on a Gold Coast Saturday. So if she can knock that maiden off there, that's great. We basically get our purchase price back in one go.
Oh, ripping. Awesome. Well, good luck to the owners there. 2 really nice chances at the Gold Coast. Paliki in race 3 and Miss Jedi in race 4. Sunday, we head to the sunny coast for the one runner. It's Bafana for the 2K Thoroughbreds team. This is a mare that has ability. She's obviously a mare that's has to be ridden a certain way in races, but finally she's drawn a barrier where she doesn't have to be dropped out to last, Trent. I suppose from barrier 3 there, she can settle a little bit closer. Engagement of Andrew Mallion, significant too, given that he is the person that's ridden her to her only wins so far, and that was at this track on debut.
Yeah, I think she can race really well. The other day, we applied a tongue tie to just get her to settle a bit over the 1100. Done that. She raced well. The speed slackened, and she got up on heels a little bit again. I thought Anthony probably come down the outside fence, and at the Gold Coast there, it's very hard to make a great deal of ground doing that. Yet again, reading about the sectionals and that, she ran an extremely quick last 600, last 400, last 200 was one of the quickest of the day. So she's right on song, back to 1,000 metres on the big track of the Sunshine Coast, no concern. From a soft barrier, I don't think we need to be so cautious on her early. She's starting to really put it together and learn a bit. So if Andrew can just come out on her neutral and don't fire her up out of the barriers, if we're midfield, she's going to take a power of beating. She's going really good, looks great, and she's taken a while, but I think we've got her peaking, and she's right to run a huge race on Sunday.
Very good. Like the sound of that. All right. Well, good luck to the 2K Thoroughbreds owners with Bafana. She is Yeah, sounds like she's a good chance, and she really deserves to win this prep. She's been running really well. All right, let's go to a best bet, mate. Last week it was She's a Boss, who was a bit indifferent for us. Who have we got for everyone this week?
I'm going to go Miss Jedi tomorrow at the Gold Coast.
All right, there you go. Best bet of the weekend is Miss Jedi for Drew Irwin and the team. Race 4 at the Gold Coast tomorrow. Good luck. All right, mate, if you don't mind, we'll just run through the runners for the week. A one-liner on each of these, please, just in review. At the Gold Coast, Pink Ribbon Day, Ocean Addict ran 8th over 200 metres.
Disappointing. Online auction.
Dream Master ran 6th in the 1,200 metre no metro.
Consistent, just done too much work from a terrible barrier. Races again in a fortnight.
Very good. Close to win that horse, Dream Master. She's a Boss was 6th in the Pink Ribbon Cup.
Ordinary, never travelled, probably doesn't race well here at home.
All right. Get away to a bigger, roomier track. All right. Usmanov ran 2nd behind Zoo Style.
Super. Wasn't quite ready. Knocked, ran into a sharp one, obviously. Improves from that, goes to the 1,000 metre open at Eagle Farm next week. And if he holds his form, he's going to take a power of beating. He's going really good.
Excellent. Looking for a good prep, Usmanov. Cherry was back at the races at Gelding on Sunday at the Sunshine Coast.
Yeah, went well. First time as Gelding. Blinkers off next out.
Very good. Mondina got our winner for the week up at Bow Desert over 2,450 metres.
Finally got the job done.
No, it was a bloody good to see him get a win, that's for sure. He took $1.30 pop, made us watch and wait, but he got there on the end, the big staying horse by Sebring. Eagle Farm, midweek, Invencore.
Yep, good run. Can win next start as long as he draws soft at Doomben or the Gold Coast.
Very good. Primed for his next up run for On Track and the team there. Grand Zoo ran 5th at Eagle Farm.
Needs further and to be ridden on speed and relax.
Very good. And Faith and Love ran 3rd at Ipswich.
A little bit disappointing. Had all the favours and didn't do a great deal.
All right. Well, Tobe's back with us. Technology has come there to help us out. Welcome back, Tobe. Trent's run through the review and previews for us, but I'm sure everyone listening would love to hear your best bet for the weekend.
My best bet is Bafana at the Sunshine Coast.
Oh, that'll make
drawn,
a lot of...
Yeah, finally drawn beautifully. She's drawn a bit awkward a couple of times. She's drawn 3 this week. She's nice and fresh, and she spent a little bit of time at the farm between runs, freshened up nicely. I think she can run good.
Very good. All right, while we got you both, Golden Rose this weekend, huge race. Who's your tip in the Group 1 Golden Rose this weekend, guys?
Rothfire. Smash him.
Trent?
Old Kirk. Can sit a little bit
Kirk over the top late. Very good, guys. Well, good luck to all our owners with runners this weekend. It's with some lovely chances, and good luck to the Queenslander Rothfire in Sydney, along with Tyre Zone, of course. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.